Okay, so let's take a look at how you can connect Gmail with Airtable's one of the table using Zapier. And we will create this app using one of the prompt options. Right? You can also manually create that. One more thing, first we will have to add the Airtable. So we go to apps and then we search for Airtable. Right? Now here I can click connect. It will open the window. Trying to give you option to access to read through what will be taken. Right? You can add the base that you want to give access to. So I will give that. Right? So only limited amount of access will be given. Now once we have the connection, now what we can do in this particular context is we will try and go to dashboard. Now here I have to type in when email with specific sender comes in, make an entry in Airtable. Right? So I will run this particular code and let it find a good zap for me. Right? It found this where email matching search and then create record. So I will try this. So it will open it in editor. So here you may have to check this particular part out. Right, so it managed to connect our basic email. Right, so search string I will give it, let's see, align, and then right, so we have to wait for it to check this particular search query. We can also refresh the field just in case we didn't find what we want, but still I will add align and then click continue. Then comes the test part where I can test the trigger for this Airtable. Right, so here we'll choose one of the email records and then continue with this. Right, I have to give it a count and I can point to the base. So now we are ready. So the final action would be to checking the base, and within the table, as you can see, there is a table called table 1 where the entries will be. So name is where I'm going to put from name, right? And then subject is where I'm going to put subject, right? And then assignee and status we can ignore. We will continue and then test this particular zap. So it may make a test record, so we may have to check that part. So if it makes one, so you can see one of the entries, right? So now I can publish this. If there are any issues like this one, we will have to wait for this to edit and then connect. Right, so this happens often, can ignore that part, but once published you will have entries like this within your Airtable.